Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That'll be taken in by Spiller.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play action, here's Fields. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A gain there of 17. First down, Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands,
and he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To the air right away is Manning. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over. But anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Fields now on second down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fields operating out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Fields to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Peyton going to look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Jones motioning here. Fields now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body. When you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes That's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Fields. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw,
and he will power his way into the end zone. Justin Fields, touchdown Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the air is Manning. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. To the air, it's Peyton. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That's caught by Harrison right side. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. To throw, it's Manning. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Manning. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Manning. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
To throw is Fields. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Don't jump, ready? Let's go, out right here.
Here's Fields. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Now, Fields. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw is Manning. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Manning. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now, Manning. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Here's Manning. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Manning. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Play action now for Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Fields. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Fields to throw for it. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team. on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big play on fourth down. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Spiller, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They go play action with Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. They'll run with Harris. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw is Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Peyton gonna look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. To the air is Manning. That's caught downfield by Harrison. That pickup good for 29 yards. To the air, it's Peyton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. To throw, it's Manning. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Now Manning. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They send the tight end in motion. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. He works free, right side. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now Fields. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw is Manning. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong